Blank. Stop recording button.
Testify? Testify. Hello, folks. This is Blind Adam the Comic Man. This is the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. It is December 2nd, going into December 3rd. I'm going to do a quick episode. Not a heck of a lot to say, but I wanted to do an episode and do a review of one or two things. I also want to say, depending on what convention you're going to, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I hope to see you all this weekend, whether it be up at Queens at the Royal Resorts Casino at WinterCon, New York, which is the 5th and the 6th, or the 6th and the 7th, excuse me. And they have a great guest list with Daniel Logan and Jeremy Bullock and Nick Foley and James Amar. Just to name a few. And you got the Northeast Comic Con happening up in Massachusetts with John Leslie Shipp, who's a great guy and a great friend of the show. He may or may not be Zoom by the end of season 2. We still don't know. Then you got Claudia Wells from Back to the Future, George Perez, legendary artist of the Avengers and the Justice League, and Crisis on Infinite Earths. As a couple Power Rangers, some Lost in Space peeps. And then you got Walker Stalker happening in Sea Caucus, New Jersey as well. You got, oh crap, it's just guests from Walking Dead, Gotham, Breaking Bad. You got, wow, Michael Rooker, a good friend of the show. Got Sean Shatip, the guy who plays Alfred. Got the dude that plays Bruce Wayne. Whatever show I decide to be at, so I'm waiting for Tommy Jaron to call me back about the Northeast Con of Massachusetts. If that doesn't pan out, I'll probably wind up at Walker Stalker. But I will tell you the next convention the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast will officially be at. And we are one of the official podcasts of the Heroes and Villains Festival, happening January 23rd and 24th at the Sea Caucus Meadowlands Convention Center. Cannot wait for Heroes Fest. Stephen Amell, John Ben Roman, Robbie Amell, Arrow, Maryland, Ronnie Raymond, Daniel Panabaker, Aaron Richards, Kate. I will do another interview with Caitlin Snow. Listen to episode 17 for my first interview with her. Aaron Richards is Barbara Keene on Gotham. You also have Katie Lotz, Sarah from Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow, as well as Katie Cassidy, who was in Gossip, who's Regina in Gossip Girl. And is now, she was the PR chick for Melrose Place. You know, the remake, not the classic. You know, I was probably one of the 5 people in the world that actually like that remake of Melrose Place. And now she's the Black Canary. But I cannot wait. I'm going to be set up. I'm going to be buying collectibles, selling collectibles. I'm doing interviews, getting autographs. It's going to be awesome. And it would definitely be awesome sauce. Like I said, it's late at night, so I can't be as browny as I'd like today. Mom and Dad are sleeping. I'm going to have a handful of Cheez-Its and Yogurt line. Be my last thing. And I just say with this, I haven't seen the Arrow half of it yet, but this has been the week for DC television. Fuck me. Forgot to watch Jimmy Kimmel Live. For anyone who, you know, like, what time is it? What? At 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or Pacific Standard Time. Now, whenever Jimmy Kimmel goes live, the Superman vs. Batman trailer will drop. We had the teaser during the Gotham mid-season finale with Superman having Batman in the chains. So that was only a teaser. This was going to be the full trailer. And I haven't seen the actual mid-season finale yet, but the Son of Gotham episode, which was the episode beforehand. Spoiler. 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 Alert. Alright. We're going to spoil a lot of stuff now. You've been warned. If you don't want to be spoiled, turn the damn podcast off. From this point on, I really don't give a shit if you get spoiled or not. You've been, as now we're going to testify about all sorts of stuff. Let's see where to start. We'll start with the Flash. We're in the second Flaro crossover, which introduced a hell of a lot of characters. Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and intertwined, Barry and Oliver. He actually introduced, don't know if they're going to call him Connor Hawk yet, but the end there when Oliver just bumps into the kid and meets his son. That's an awesome fucking cliffhanger. Connor Hawk first appeared in Green Arrow #0, which is a nice flip book if you want to make some money on comics. When Green Arrow 101, when Oliver bites the bucket in the comics, Connor Hawk takes over for a while as Green Arrow. I just really like. Don't know where they're gonna take it. He may just decide not to keep him out of his life because being the Arrow's too dangerous. Who knows? He may take him in. But I thought that was a cool scene. I also really dug Patty blasting Earth 2 Wells in the chest. I really think that Velocity 6 will eventually become Velocity 9. And I think Velocity 9 will be Harrison Wells of Earth 2 becoming the rival. And it will also give Jay his speed back fully. That's just one of my predictions. But I don't see Barry taking Velocity, whatever the fuck they would call it. But I could see Harrison Wells, along with Jay Garrett. I can see Harrison Wells of Earth 2 becoming the rival. I still can't wait to see Caitlin Snow from Earth 2, because I think that's how we're going to get Dr. Frost. I also really, any scene with Cisco in this episode just rocked. Whether it be him telling Thea that he can give her a better nickname than Speedy. I still wonder what that nickname would be. But she didn't shoot down the Speedy name. Will she become Red Arrow? I hope not. Let her stay Speedy. If she's really Mia Dern from the comics. Created by my boy, Kevin Smith. Perfected by my other boy, Judd Winnick. Alright. And in the real world, San Francisco, Judd Winnick punched Puck in the face. Gotta respect that. I also really liked Merlin's entrance. He's like, I bet there's lots of things you didn't see, bitches. The Malcolm Merlin motherfuckers. I also really enjoyed, all the interaction between Carter Hall and the Team Arrow, Team Flero. This is just an awesome first introduction into Legends of Tomorrow. I really am digging. I don't even mind the fact that they interwove the origin of Hawkman and Hawkgirl in Vandal Savage. It actually makes a little bit more sense to intertwine the origins for the television universe. And I still say this is very much based on the Jeff Jones Hawkman from Justice Society of America #23. I mean, Hawkman and Hawkwoman and Hawkgirl have a very convoluted origin in the DC universe. Go to Wikipedia, because I'm not going to bore you with it. But I like this actor. Looks cannot wait to watch Arrow. I have to watch it online because I rewatched The Flash, and then I got suckered into watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first time you watching it this season, I thought was sweet as hell. I mean, the opening scene with Phil Coulson and Rosa eating hamburgers, drinking wine, and then Ward killing her that way suckered me into wanting to see every episode of the season now. Just great shit. You know, I also really am just digging the ending where the Coulson kamikazes everything. The whole scene with Ward and his brother. Amazing. There we go. I never belch. Next part of me. Where's my motherfucking manners? Makes me want to buy a nice high-grade Strange Tales 135. The first appearance of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra. I still would like to have seen Agent Simmons and Fritz just get carved up. I know they still bore me, but I mean, it's a great time. I still have 2 episodes of Jessica Jones to watch, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow after I finish my Christmas shopping, or do some Christmas shopping because I haven't even started yet. And I only have 23 days left. Damn it. I've been slacking. I've been procrastinating. Trying to get into the holiday spirit this year, man. Having some difficulty with it. You know, but Gotham, the son of Gotham. Awesome episode. And my favorite scene of the entire episode was with a little bit of help from his friend Selena Kyle. Bruce Wayne figures out that gets the name from Silver St. Cloud. Malone matches Malone. Which you know, it's just sweet. I also loved the fact that no love lost between Selena and Silver. I also really dug the fight scene between Tabitha and Alfred. I thought that scene, this Alfred, like I said, this is the best live action Alfred. This is also the best live action James Gordon. Even Gary Coleman, the guy who played him in the Nolan trilogy, didn't do him this good. He was good in those movies. He was good in Dark Knight. He was good in Dark Knight Rises. But this is the best. Ben McKenzie is the best live action. James Gordon ever. All his scenes with Leslie Tompkins, just amazing. The scene where she's psychoanalyzing him and she's like, go to bed, doctor's orders. Great. And who thinks that a conversation between Enigma and Tompkins is gonna bite Enigma in the ass. Eddie, you're a criminal genius. Get rid of the fucking glasses. And what? And how many people think it's gonna be Cobblepot who kills Galabat? And at the end, Cobblepot, the Penguin, and if anyone, I'll get to some comics to pimp slap in about a minute. But, your Cobblepot, Galabat, you killed his mom. He's a mama's boy. And you don't know who you fucked with. You took away his bitch boy in Butch. It just, it's not going to end well for you, Galabat. I also really, really love the scene at the end when Galabat and Galabat just beats the shit out of Gordon. But I cannot wait to watch Worse Than a Crime. I won't get to watch it next week because that's just the way Hulu works. But what I think I'm gonna do, since CBS Online is better with putting its episodes up than Fox is, I'll watch Gotham live, and I'll watch Supergirl online Tuesday night after The Flash and iZombie. And I'm not really digging I love iZombie. I just watch it to watch it. I'm really decided I'm not going to review it. Because I'm usually so revved up from watching The Flash and taking notes to review it that I'm usually not paying attention to iZombie all that much. So, that's how that rolls. Now, speaking of super fucking girl, out of all the superhero shows, with the exception of Jessica Jones, which, like I said, I still have 2 more episodes to watch. I may even finish 1 or 2 of them tonight. I'm up to the episode where the Kilgrave is going to control Luke Cage. Who am I kidding? I got a fucking Cheez-Its addiction. I have 1 more little handful. Wish I had Starbursts. I have to remind myself to buy some motherfucking Starbursts, but not the Christmas flavors. Supergirl is a phenomenal show.
Stop recording but cancel button. Stop 24.
No, you got Melissa Bino, who's doing an awesome job as Kara Zor-El. Kara Danvers. You got Felissa Flockhart killing it as Cat Grant. Um, oh, I loved. I didn't check IMDb or anything to see who's playing Sam Lane, but the performance of Sam Lane was phenomenal, spot on from the comics. Mistrustful of Kryptonians, military general, really, really a big dick. I am digging Lucy Lane, and I'm now convinced that maybe Lucy Lane will become Superwoman from the comics. Issues 34 and 35 of the fourth volume, which was started by Jeff Loeb and Michael Turner. I also really, really, really dug that the fight scenes between Supergirl and Red Tornado were amazing. I also like this. This was the anger management episode, and it was Cat Grant. I like how Cat Grant is being a mother figure to Supergirl. I'm wondering if Kara will eventually reveal to Cat that she is Supergirl, but I love the fact that her whole lecture about learning how to deal with the anger behind the anger is what helps her get through it. It helps her channel it. It helps her beat the Red Tornado. I also like the fact that you win. I really, really see Win becoming Twyman by the end of the season. I love the fact that who knows? I don't know who's going to be the real big bad. I don't know if it's going to be Maxwell Lord, who's mistrustful of the government, or if I don't know if it's going to be Hank Henshaw becoming Cyborg Superman. My money is on Cyborg Superman, but if they're going to use Maxwell Lord, and they're going to use the Maxwell Lord of the comics, he can mind control Supergirl and have her do massive amounts of damage. Read the what the fuck's the name of it? If you want a good Max Lord story to read the issue. Read the comics where Wonder Woman breaks his neck right during Infinite Crisis. Wonder Woman 219. And it all comes in a bunch of Superman issues. The interplay between Henshaw and Sam Lane was great. I also liked I'm digging Alex. I mean, it's just Jimmy Olsen. This is one of my favorite live action Jimmy Olsens in a very long time. I haven't liked the Jimmy Olsen this much since the dude who played him in the New Adventures of Lois and Clark with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. I had to rewatch Man of Steel. Man of Steel was great, but I even forget Jimmy's I'm talking post Christopher Reeve Superman movies, of course. But it is a great time to be a DC fan. You get all that, and then you get comics like Harley's Black Book. Harley's Black Book, written by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner. Halfway drawn by Amanda Conner. And you get to see a new Wonder Woman. You get to see Harley Quinn kick ass. You get to see her dress up as Wonder Woman. You get to see her cosplay as Wonder Woman as a kid and practically kill a kid with a magic lasso. I could do without the little British gang, but That's that fun, amazing, crazy antics. Everything you should get out of a Harley Quinn book. Plus Wonder Woman. And Amanda Connor art. Interior artwork at that. You get more Batman and Robin Eternal. And really, really digging this weekly Batman and Robin book. But my book of the week, at least, my Bat book of the week is Robin War #1. I am loving this. Tom King is the man. It's got all 4 of the Robins except for Dick Grayson in it. Court of Owls. You get one scene where Damian is just beating the shit out of everyone. You get the police against the Robins. And you're going to see the Court of Owls pulling the strings to see the Robins fight each other. It's just awesome sauce. I'm going to give 6 books to Pimp Slap to make the money. And then I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll do a more high energy level normal episode tomorrow if I can. Adventures of Superman 424 is the first appearance of Cat Grant. It's a very undervalued book in my opinion, and a great book to make the money on. Felissa Flockhart is the heart of the Supergirl TV show to me. Her first appearance is in this. And if I can, I can't remember the issue numbers. I'll find them and I'll put them in the number up. But it's the issues where Toyman kills Cat Grant's son. Which I think they can do in this show. They can substitute Superman for Supergirl and do the same thing. I'm going to say Deadpool versus Hawkeye #0. For everyone who's digging Howard the Duck, Gwenpool, Deadpool Secret Wars #2, Dead Gwenpool variants, Spider-Gwen, Edge of Spider-Verse. Edge of Spider-Verse #2 is not the real first appearance of Spider-Gwen. In Hawkeye vs. Deadpool 0, the Spider-Gwen costume, along with the female Thor costume, is seen for the first time. But yet, Deadpool vs. Hawkeye #0 is a $5 book. Why is that? Plus, Howard the Duck #2. I didn't read the current series, but I read the series before this #2 with Howard the Duck and Rocket Raccoon. One of the funniest books I've read all. With the collector and the cosmic Rubik's Cube and everything. Just amazing. Awesome, fun stuff. #3. I could see Howard the Duck #12 and #13. 2 Bronze Age keys. First appearance of Kiss in comics. Just 2 Howard the Duck books I like. Also issued the original #4. Is a pretty tough book. The Treasury edition is pretty popular. It's a great time. That's #4. Probably gonna go with probably gonna go with Green Arrow #0, the first Connor Hawk. Depending on what they want to do with Legends of Tomorrow, and they want to make the kid a regular cast member, in the TV universe, we could see this book spike to a $25, $30 book. And my indie pick will probably be I Feel Sick, #1 and #2, which is the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac spinoff. His girlfriend in the Johnny Homicidal Maniac comics, she had a 2-issue spinoff. I Feel Sick, #1 and #2. Seek them out. Just fun books. And also, if you're between the ages of 18 and 35, you need to make the money. Like Comic Cons, like conventions, like people, like to entertain, like to dance, like to, you're doing it and you're not getting nothing out of it. Email me at comicpimpvip@gmail.com or call 201-675-2104. We'll talk and we can come up with a price. If you're selling a DVD collection, a comic book collection, I'm always buying. And keep 1 foot in the gutter, 1 fist in the gold, 2 out to handle, 2 cold to hold. I love you all. I cannot do this without you guys. I thank you for being a loving, amazing, wonderful, awesome sauce family. Blind and I'm out.
Link 3630. Stop recording button. Enter.